in this case, Joanne, the difficulty is that we're in the realms of science and law. And when you bring a case to court, the law is as follows. You have to prove, not Wendy, you, so that I'm more sure than not that the mite that I believe ended up in your house was a particular parasite which caused injury to you and to the rest of your animals. In order to do that, you have to have what's called scientific evidence. I believe that there were mites in your house. I do not believe they were avian mites. I believe, from the evidence I've heard, they were red mites. The consequence of that is I then have to turn my attention to, on the balance of probabilities, where they came from. Your case is that they came from purchasing a chicken from Wendy. For that to be the case, you have to prove it so that I'm more sure than not. On all of the evidence that I've heard, I cannot be satisfied that that mite came from what I'm going to call her yard, for a variety of reasons. Firstly, although not in any particular order, because her chickens don't appear to have that mite. That might not be important. Secondly, because she doesn't seem to have any symptoms. Again, that also might not be important. What is more significant is the incredibly erudite and clear explanation I received from a leading expert in the field in this matter, who tells me that those mites could be carried, for example, on wild birds. So it is just as possible that those mites ended up in your home and on your chicken from animals wholly unrelated to Wendy's yard. In the circumstances, therefore, you're unable to prove, so that I'm more sure than not, that it is her fault. The consequences in law, therefore, means that any of the damage that you've suffered, and I believe that you have suffered, you're not able to recover from Wendy. So to that extent, I have to dismiss the majority of your case, with one small exception. When you approached Wendy, she did in fact, and I don't think there's a dispute about this, hold out to you that the chicken was of a particular breed. I now know that not to be the case. You bought one thing and in fact you got another. For that reason, you're entitled to your money back. Your total claim is for £3,129.98. I am, however, only able to award you the full value that you paid for the chicken. So this court awards you £13 for that. That's the award of this court.
Joanne was awarded just £13 of her original claim. Let's find out how both parties felt about their day in court.
My chickens are lovely. You've seen the eggs, they never stop laying. I sent you photographs. The combs weren't pale, like you said. They come to me, they're running around my feet, I feed them. The swan takes lettuce out of my hand. I wouldn't do it, I'm honest. I'm an honest person, I always have been.
You're well known, Wendy.
And what does that mean? Are you going to try and make me look worse for everybody? What do you mean by that? I'm well known. Come on, answer it. I've done things for disabled children. I have children come to school visits and they think it's absolutely marvellous. I'm sorry, Joanne, but I would have done anything to help you if you'd have come to me, but you didn't.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue of your own, get in touch with us by clicking over here.